Good morning, students. This is next topic, first chapter of organic chemistry. That is preparation methods of alkyl halides. In previous video, we discussed introduction of alkyl halides, nomenclature of alkyl halides. Now we are going to discuss about its preparation. First preparation method is from alcohols. Alcohols means what? If organic compounds contain OH group, that is called alcohol. So from that alcohols we can make alkyl halides. For example, see, this is ROH, nothing but alcohol. Here R is alkyl group, whether it is methyl, ethyl, propyl, it can be anything. When this alcohol reacts with PCl3, nothing but phosphorus trichloride, then we get alkyl halides, alkyl chloride along with H3PO3. That means what happened in this reaction? This OH group is replaced by halogen group. This OH group is replaced by halogen group, then we get alkyl halide. For example, this is the reaction. 3C2H5OH plus PCl3 gives rise to 3C2H5Cl plus H3PO3. So in this reaction, same phenomenon takes place as in above. This is example. One more reaction to make alkyl halide from alcohol, that is when alcohol, this is also alcohol, when ROH, nothing but alcohol, when alcohol reacts with PCl5, then alkyl halide plus POCl3 plus HCl will be formed. That means in this reaction also we get alkyl halide, but one small difference is there. In the above reaction we get one byproduct, but in this reaction we get two byproducts. They are POCl3 and HCl. Here POCl3 is called a phosphorus oxy trichloride. For example, take C2H5OH. Same, instead of R you can put any alkyl group, either it is methyl, ethyl, propyl, whatever it may be. Then we get same reaction, same type of reaction as above. So these are the methods of preparations of alkyl halides from alcohols. Next, one more method is there to make alkyl halides from alcohols, that is when alcohols reacts with SOCl2, this is called sulfuryl chloride. In the presence of pyridine solvent, then also we get alkyl halide plus SO2 plus HCl. So here you have to remember one point, you have to learn one point from the above three reactions, that is when alcohols reacts with halogen compounds, all these are halogen compounds, PCl3, PCl4, SOCl2, then those halogen atoms replace OH group from alcohol, then alkyl halides will be formed. That is the important point. I repeat once again, when alcohols reacts with halogen compounds, then those halogen atoms replaces alcohol from OH group from alcohol, then alkyl halides will be formed. So these are the three methods of preparations of alkyl halides from alcohols. Next one, with Lucas reagent. That means from Lucas reagent we can make alkyl halide. That is the meaning of that point. Before that we have to know what is Lucas reagent. Lucas reagent means a mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2 is called Lucas reagent. Mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2 is called Lucas reagent. When any alcohol reacts with Lucas reagent, here also this halogen replaces OH, then alkyl halide will be formed. Next method. Here one point is there. Alcohols also classified into three types. They are primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, tertiary alcohol. Like primary alcohol halide, secondary alcohol halide, tertiary alcohol halide. When this primary alcohol reacts with the Lucas reagent, then no turbidity will be formed. That means no precipitate will be formed. When secondary alcohols reacts with the Lucas reagent, then turbidity will be formed after some time. But when tertiary alcohol reacts with the Lucas reagent, immediately turbidity will be formed. So from all these above points, we can say one point, that is tertiary alcohol reactivity is more than secondary alcohol than primary alcohol. We will discuss that point, why tertiary alcohol reactivity is more than secondary than primary. We will discuss that reason later. You just remember until then. Next reaction is Schwarz reaction. Schwarz, this is also called named reaction. From here named reactions will come. Nearly you will have 23 to 24 named reactions throughout organic chemistry. You have to remember all those equations along with these equations, because sometimes specifically they will ask named reactions sometimes in exams. So what is the purpose of Schwarz reaction? Synthesis of alkyl fluorides, not alkyl fluoride, alkyl bromide, alkyl iodide. Only purpose of making alkyl fluorides. For that, first we have to take alkyl halide. When this alkyl halide reacts with AgF, silver fluoride, then we get alkyl fluoride. That means what happens? This halogen is replaced by this fluorine atom. Then we get alkyl fluoride. Then this halogen bonds with the Ag. Then AgX is a byproduct. Like that we can make alkyl fluoride. For example, you can write one equation, that is CH3Cl, or you can take C2H5Cl or C2H5B or whatever it may be. Then we get what? CH3F, nothing but what? Methyl fluoride. Or you can remove here bond, that also will not be wrong. Then we get AgCl. So this is also one of the example for Schwarz reaction. Next reaction, that is Finkelstein's reaction. This is also one of the named reaction. Whenever named reaction comes, you should remember that those reactions specifically. The purpose of this reaction is synthesis of alkyl iodides. Synthesis of alkyl iodides. When alkyl halide reacts with sodium iodide in the presence of dry acetone, that means this is solvent. Then we get alkyl iodide plus NaX. For example, take C2H5Br. When it reacts with NaI in the presence of same solvent, what happens? This iodine replaces bromine from this compound. Then we get C2H5I plus NaBr. So what you have to learn here we are making alkyl iodides. In previous reaction we made alkyl fluoride, that is called Schwarz reaction. There we took alkyl halide along with silver fluoride. Here we took alkyl halide along with sodium iodide. Then only we can make alkyl iodide. So don't get confused. That is Schwarz reaction. This is Finkelstein's reaction. Next reaction, Huns-Dicker reaction. Huns-Dicker reaction. This is also named reaction. When this compound, that means silver alkanoate, RCOOAG, silver alkanoate. If suppose here CH3 is there, that is called silver acetate. If C2H5 is there, that is called silver propanoate. So when this compound reacts with chlorine in the presence of this solvent, which solvent? CCl4, then we get RCl plus AgCl plus CO. That means we can make alkyl halide. That means what happened? This CO2 part completely removed in the form of carbon dioxide, and one chlorine attached with silver and one chlorine attached with alkyl group. Then we make alkyl chloride. Next reaction, halogenation reaction. Halogenation means when methane reacts with chlorine, in the presence of, this is what, sunlight. That means this reaction takes place in the presence of sunlight. Then we can make methyl chloride, nothing but alkyl chloride plus HCl. That means what happened? One chlorine attached with, that means one chlorine replace one hydrogen. That replaced hydrogen bonds with one more remaining chlorine. Then HCl will be formed as byproduct. So that is called halogenation. Next, iodination. Halogenation means reaction with the halogens. That is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Iodination means reaction with iodine. See, same reaction, same type of products will be formed. CH3I plus HA. Here CH3Cl, HCl. But here one important point is that here, if you don't take this HNO3 and HiO3, then reverse reaction takes place. Nothing but backward reaction takes place. If you don't take these two substances, either HiO3 or HNO3, if you don't take these substances, then immediately backward reaction takes place after forward reaction, because of more reducing product of HA. That means HA having more reducing nature. Immediately that loses hydrogen atom to this compound. Immediately this compound will become again CH4. Again reactants will be formed after completing the reactions. Then no use at all. So to prevent backward reaction, we have to take HiO3 or HNO3 because they act as strong oxidizing agent. Then there is no chance of backward reaction. So what is the point here? In the above reaction, HNO3 or HiO3, nothing but nitric acid or iodic acid, acts as oxidizing agent, which is used to suppress or decreases the backward reaction. So these are the methods of preparation of alkyl halides. You have to remember each and every equation, especially named reactions. You may get named reactions as well as other reactions, but specifically you have to remember named reactions. It doesn't mean that no need to remember other reactions. You have to learn all the reactions. Specifically you have to remember named reactions. That is my point. Next, physical properties of alkyl halides. Physical properties. First, boiling point. We know that boiling point depends on two factors. They are what? Hydrogen bond and molecular weight. If molecular weight is more, boiling point also will be more. If the molecule exhibit hydrogen bond, even it is having less molecular weight, then that compound can exhibit more boiling point. Here no, in alkyl halides, nothing but alkyl fluoride, alkyl chloride, alkyl bromide, alkyl iodide, no compound exhibit hydrogen bond. So no need to discuss about hydrogen bond. Then what we have to discuss? Molecular weight. In which case molecular weight is more? Iodine case. Because in all these cases alkyl group is same, then no need to think about alkyl group. But among fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and which is having more size, iodine, automatically it is having more atomic weight. Then automatically it will be having more boiling point. For example, CH3Cl, C2H5Cl, C3H7Cl. So then we get more alkyl iodide having more boiling point. See here 1 Cl is there, here 2 Cl2 is there, here 3 Cl, here 4 Cl. That means here number of carbons are same. One carbon, here also one carbon, here one carbon, but number of halogens increases. Then also molecular weight increases, automatically that compound will exhibit more boiling point. Automatically this compound having more boiling point compared to this one. this compound having more boiling point compared to this one, and this compound having more boiling point compared to this one. Next, density. Density is what? Density equal to mass by volume. That means density is directly proportional to mass, nothing but weight. If mass means nothing but here we consider, here in this case we consider molecular weight, in which case molecular weight is more iodine case, automatically density also more in that case. That's it. And in this case densities will be less because fluorine having less molecular weight. That's it, or less atomic weight. Next, dipole moment. This topic is not there in our syllabus, no need to think about this one. So this is all about physical properties of alkyl halides.